Ladies and gentlemen, Jazz Braganza here. What's next? Today's episode, we are going to take a look at a story that has gotten a little bit of traction, but actually should have gotten a lot more looks at it. A couple of people have looked at it. They've commented on it. But it says all you need to know regarding how pop culture and wokeness have not just gone to bed with each other, but pretty much are slobbering over each other and spooning. But let's take a look, shall we? This is coming out of Deseret News. Is Disney World ruined by wokeness? This article is getting roasted on social media. A Disney critic recently said Disney World has been ruined by wokeness. Here's what he said and the reaction that he's gotten. Jonathan Van Bosrick, a Disney fan who lives in North Las Vegas, Nevada, recently slammed Disney World and the Walt Disney Company in a column saying the wokeness of the company has made the theme park less enjoyable. Social media did not take well to this column. Of course not. Of course not. It was the woke mob, because you knew the woke mob was going to come from. In his piece for the Atlanta Sentinel, Vas Bosrick specifically called out Disney's decision to change its dress code to allow cast members to express themselves with their own hairstyles, tattoos, and other forms of expression. I did a video similar to something like that when the initial decision came down from Disney. Quote, the problem is, I'm not traveling across the country and paying thousands of dollars to watch someone I do not know express themselves. I'm there for the immersion and the fantasy, not the reality of a stranger's self-expression. I do not begrudge these people their individuality, and I wish them well in their personal lives. But I do not get to express my individuality at my place of business. End of quote. Very well said. Van Bosrick, who also criticized Disney's decision to change Splash Mountain and Jungle Cruise to be more, quote, inclusive. Disney said its plans to change the themes of both rides because the original vision isn't culturally appropriate. He said the Pirates of the Caribbean reminds him of modern politics too, which makes the ride harder to enjoy. Quote, the parks are less fun because of the immersion, and thus the joy, is taking a backseat to politics. Amen. He also made one more call to Disney. Disney, please return to the values and vision of Walt. The customer experience should be the core of your business model. Immersion should not be sacrificed on the altar of political correctness and appeasing the Twitter mob. Oh my, yes. As to quote from Jerry Seinfeld, that's gold, Jerry. That's gold. The quote, wokeness specifically is seeing cast members' tattoos and removing their character name, Trader Sam from Jungle Cruise. A grown man seeing these things and gets all worked up and the experience is ruined for him. Somehow he doesn't see this as his problem. Now, this is from James Gunn. Is it the James Gunn, director James Gunn, who sent out ignorant comments regarding pedophilia? Don't know, do we? Quote, he's mad at cast members have tattoos and inclusive hairstyles. No, I'm not kidding. Reading this headline with the accompanying picture will instantly boost any mood. This is just a suggestion, but it works for a lot of people. Have you tried hating Disney? Have you tried hating Disney World? Okay. My take. I think when you have the nonsense that wokeness is, and of course wokeness is a cancer. Wokeness is the new racism. You know, that if you are not with woke, then you are racist, you're phobic, you're everything ugly under the sun, because it's just who you are. So when corporate America takes up wokeness and individuals call them out on it, here come the minuscule and mentally deficient woke mob coming out of their spider holes and making snarky, ignorant comments. Doesn't affect him any. But from a personal standpoint, but I think that he is absolutely correct when it comes to Disney World. The fact of the matter is that you go out of your way to spend all this money to travel across the country. It depends if he went to the one in Florida or if he went to the one in California. He's right. It's about the immersion. It's about Walt's vision. And sadly, Walt's vision has been buried pretty much for the last 30 years. If you look at especially the last 5 years, the last 5 to 10 years, Disney has gone out of their way to be all inclusive. We're not talking hotels and food. Regarding the woke mob. You know? In my last video, I talked about how Disney, ESPN, the NBA have jumped in with both feet regarding the wokeness. And of course, like the old saying, get woke, go broke. We've seen that with Disney with the loss of up to $5 billion loss. And now that, of course, that is attributed as well to the situation regarding COVID. But a lot of people have woken up to the fact that this nonsense regarding going to a theme park and basically being, I want to go on the rides, I want to check out the events, and having woke nonsense bullshit being thrown in your face, can't blame them. You can't blame the guy, because he's not the only individual who feels this way. There are tens of thousands, should I say hundreds of thousands of people across the country who love Disney World, who love the event, who love, like I said, the rides, and I'm going to borrow his word, gentleman's word, immersion of it. Just like watching a television show or going to a movie or going to a sporting event and just watching the event and not having the nonsense being thrown on you. But at the end of the day, the guy's absolutely right. How it used to be fun. It was about the fun. And that's what Walt envisioned. And sadly, it's not that anymore. So good for you, dude. Good for you. With that being said, I'm Jasper Gonzo. This is What's Next. You want to see more videos just like this? Please leave a comment below. Like it, share it, hit that subscription button, slam that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. And we'll see you next time. Peace.